Okay, welcome. Here we are again for our fourth week for our Unleashed Virtual Community Drama Club. So guys, it's really good to see you. I see there's a few people here already. This is great. Sharon, hooray, Alexa, and Nick, nice to see you guys. So we literally just started, so a few people will obviously join us. We've got a really packed morning for you at drama this morning. We've got a great interview. Waving through the window with Neil, waving through the window. He's got his own little avatar today. Hooray! So we've got a great interview with him. We've got we've got quite a few people taking part today. In fact, I was working it out. Today, taking part in today's club are myself, Calvin, Josie, Margie, John Aggott, Mark Baker, Sharon Colton, Penny, Alexa, Mark Tootle, Neil Holm. James is here. James is here back from Malaysia. So it's really good. We've got a new section of the drama club today, which James is going to be on. And we've also got lovely Claudia's back. So Claudia's back. She's going to be doing one of her poems, which is really good. So guys, what we're going to do first of all, we have got a great warm-up, which is good. We're going to do just first of all a couple of shakes and breathing exercises. We're not going to do any leaping around this morning. We're literally just going to do shaking off any tension. This club, guys, if you haven't been before, is we meet every Thursday at Endeavour House, and Unleashed Community Drama is a wonderful, if you like, family of people who are all on a journey of recovery and, sort of moving forward. So a lot of people have been either homeless or, they're on a 12-step program, or they've been struggling with some form of addiction or mental health. So it's a great group, and we've done some incredible stuff. We've done lots of shows. We've written loads of stuff, quite often about, the things that affect us. But it's a completely inclusive group. So if you're here for the first time, you are really welcome. And obviously, we're hoping to be back at Endeavour House at some point, but we will see what happens. For the foreseeable future, we're here every Thursday. We've always said we're here 51 weeks of the year, and we haven't missed one yet, which is great. So even with the lockdown, we're just trying to keep people engaged, keep people on track, as it were. It can be quite a lonely thing when you're locked down. So we're here. Having a laugh, having a fun, making a fool of ourselves. It's a bit pants, it's a bit Heath Robinson, but hey, I don't care. So let's just shake off any tension. And we're going to do a couple of deep breaths, okay? If you're ever feeling a bit anxious or a bit nervous, this is a really good thing. I do this with a lot of my singing pupils just to sort of calm the body. So what we're going to do is we're going to breathe in for 4, then we're going to hold it, and then we're going to breathe out for 4. Okay, so we're going to breathe in for 4, hold it, and then we're going to breathe out for 4. Breathe in for 4, hold it, and then breathe out for 4. Last one. If you want to close your eyes, it's always a good idea. Breathe in for 4, hold it, and then we're going to breathe out for 8. Okay, good. So, guys, lots of really good comments last week. We've got some a really great first activity, which is a warm-up. So, guys, you can take part in this. You can get involved with this. We've got, as you can see, we did this yesterday, and we have got some lovely people for you, as you will see. So, here is our warm-up. Okay, so guys, here we are this morning, and we've got some great special guests with us. It's great to have a load of other people. We've got the usual gang. We've got Margie, Jose, we've got Calvin here, but we've also got John Agate. We've got Sharon, Ray, and we've got the lovely Mark Baker, aka as well, from his starring role in Across the Switchblade. Okay, mate. So guys, listen, it's really great to see you guys. Let's go around and just see how we're all doing. So let's go around one by one. So Sharon, how are you doing?
I'm feeling expectant.
Okay, you're feeling expectant. I'll tell you what, we're going to do that in a second, lovely. Let's just go around. I just want to hear how you feel, just a general intro. So Sharon, how are you doing in the lockup?
I'm okay. I'm feeling good, thanks.
It's good. This is good. Okay, Calvin, what about you? It looks like you're in the jungle, mate.
We are in the jungle, but we're just head down, working on projects, staying in touch with lots of people, as many as we can, getting things done that we wouldn't ordinarily have been able to do.
Well,
so we're doing it at a positive in a way.
Okay, making the most of it. Mark, What about you, mate? You've got a nice growth going on there.
Yeah, it's due down to circumstances, Martin. Can't get out to the barbers at the moment to have it all done in one.
Oh my gosh. We're all going to look like Robinson Crusoe. That's just the women by the time we get out of here. Okay, but you're right, mate. You okay?
Yeah, I'm feeling really connected, really kind of calm, and yeah, I'm enjoying myself. And just like Calvin, I've just pulled everything out of my boy's room, painted his walls, and he's done all the glossing and put new blind up, and just got to wait for the carpet to get put down. But I've just been getting on with stuff that would normally take a little bit longer to do.
Yeah, no, good man. Well, John, it's great to have you here, mate. How are you doing?
Yeah.
You're in Across the Switchblade. How are you coping with this lockdown, mate?
It depends on the day, to be honest. Depends on the day.
Good days, bad days. I think. Yeah, I think we're all in the same boat. Some days it's really tough, isn't it? Some days you're feeling more positive. But good man, it's good to have you here. And your lovely mother is going to be on later performing, I believe. So that's something exciting to look forward to. Okay, Jose, how are you doing?
Yeah, I'm absolutely fine. Keeping busy as per usual. Loads of craft things on the go. Garden's looking good. So yeah, I'm good.
This is good. And Margie, last of all, how are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing okay. Libby's doing my shopping for me because I'm not allowed out at all. But I'm quite relaxed, actually, because in some funny way, it's quite enjoyable getting up in the morning. And I haven't got to keep thinking, we haven't got to go today, we haven't got to go. And I'm just sort of accepting the day as it is. So it's quite good, actually, in some ways.
Well, that's good.
A well-deserved break.
Break. Okay. Guys, well, listen, it's great having you all here. What we're going to do this morning is just try and keep it sort of as normal as we normally would do on a Thursday morning. We're going to do what we tend to do every week, and that is we just go around the group, go around the room, and just get a gauge of where people are at. People are really honest. It's a great, safe environment. People just say their name and then one word that sort of expresses how they feel. I can't wait till we get Danny Ross. I'm trying to get Danny Ross to download Zoom onto Hannah's computer so we can have him. Because I'm missing all his long words. Danny, you're there. We're missing all your long words. Right, Sharon, how you doing? Your name, one word.
My name's Sharon and I'm feeling expectant.
This is good. Calvin.
Bushed.
Bushed. What does
Bushed.
that mean?
Exhausted.
Oh, okay. Gosh, all the jobs you've been doing. Okay. Mark, mate, what about you?
Mark, and I'm actually excited. I'm really excited to be doing this. So
Yeah, good man. Well, this is great. This is good. John, what about you, matey?
Weird, I guess. I don't really know.
John, weird. Well, this is good. We love weird. Weird's my favourite. Josie.
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty chilled, really.
Okay. Good, good. And Margie.
I'm Margie and I'm feeling relaxed.
Good. Well, this is good. Okay, so guys, we're going to have a little game now, which is like a little warm-up. And the idea of this game is just a bit of fun. Now, guys, if you're watching this at home, which you are, I know, you can join in with this. It's just a bit of fun, okay? So this is instead of our warm-up. We're going to play Pat, Bob, Neil. Okay, so what it is, it's an action game. And basically, when you've got to say Pat, or when it's Pat, you pat your head. So let's all pat our heads. Guys? Okay, when it's Bob,
Right, I can't be at the same time.
you've got to bob up and down. Okay, when it's Neil, if we were in Dever House, we'd get you all kneeling on the floor. Well, Mark, we're going to do that instead. So that means kneel. So you're kneeling on the floor, all right? Now, what are we doing with these? Well, guys, what we're going to do, we're going to have two rounds. And what they are, they're all famous people. So Pat could be Pat, Paddy, Patrick, okay? Bob could be Bob, Robert, Bobby, okay? And Neil could be Neil, Nearly Neil. Okay. So, and what you've got to do, you've got to match the celebrity. You've got to match the action to the celebrity. So I'm going to give you one for free, okay, which will be coming up, all right? And guys, you can do this at home, all right? So in the first round, if I say Armstrong, Neil Armstrong, do you get it? So basically, I'm going to say a load of surnames, and then all of you guys have got to match the action with the surname. Now, you might not know some of them, so you might have to guess, or you might get it wrong. What I want you to do is I want you, when I give the right answer, you've got to keep a tally of your score. So, guys, you can do this at home, in your front room, sat watching this at home. Okay, we hope you are. Just a bit of fun. So, we're going to start with a nice, easy one, all right? Armstrong. Well done.
Is there a prize?
No. Marley. Marley.
no.
No.
Well done. Swayze.
Oh no.
Okay, no. So, Sharon, I'm afraid you didn't get that one. Okay,
No.
so far everyone's got Neil Armstrong, everyone's got Bob Marley, and
How rude.
some of you have got Patrick Swayze. Sharon, you haven't, so you're on 2, the rest are on 3. Okay. McGuinness. Okay, so Sharon and Calvin, I'm afraid you're wrong. It's Paddy McGuinness.
No!
Paddy McGuinness. So Margie, Jose, John, Mark, you get an extra point. So you're on 4, you're on 2. Okay. Geldof. Oh. Okay, well done. You'll get a point. Sinclair.
I don't know.
Bob Sinclair.
Oh, is it?
Bob Sinclair. Okay, how many of you got that wrong?
Me, I've got it wrong.
Okay.
We all did.
So are you keeping your tally of your scores, guys?
Yeah.
Sharon, what have you got?
3.
Calvin.
4.
John.
4 or 5.
We'll call it
I'll say
5.
4. I got Sinclair wrong, so I'll say 4.
Okay, Josie.
4.
Margie.
4.
4. Okay, good man. Okay, Young. Well done, Neil Young. Okay. Diamond.
Of course, yeah.
Okay, well done. Benatar.
Who?
Benatar.
Pat Benatar? No, never heard of him. He's not a celebrity. You said celebrities. We've never heard of him. Sorry.
Neither have I. I'm guessing Calvin.
I'm a Bob.
Recording answers. Okay, so, okay.
What is his name?
Pat Benatar.
Pat.
Who got a pat there? Who got a point there?
Me.
Okay.
No.
Bernard and Mark were the only ones who did. Okay. Last one in this round. Butcher.
Who?
Butcher.
I
Okay,
hate
well
EastEnders, I
done.
do know who the Butcher is.
Butcher from EastEnders. Okay. Right, guys,
Proper celebrity.
that is the end of that round. Well, it can be fictional characters. It can be, as long as they're famous, doesn't matter if they're real or fictional. Okay, Sharon, how many points?
How many were there altogether?
There-
How many questions?
There were 11 actually.
Oh.
Oh,
How many have you got?
8.
Calvin,
I reckon I failed on 4, so probably 7.
Yeah.
John.
I think I got 8.
Okay.
Well done.
Mark.
Well, if there was 11, I got 1 wrong, so I got 10.
Wow.
Margie.
Top of the class.
8.
Jose.
Oh, wow.
7.
Jose.
7.
7.
7.
Which means that Mark is the winner of that round.
Yay!
Okay. All right, guys. Here we are, round 2. Are you guys getting this at home? Is it making sense? Okay. So round 2.
Yes.
Okay. Warnock. Okay, I'm going to give that to all of you. Neil Warnock, Cardiff City football manager. Okay. Ross. Okay, Sharon and Calvin got it wrong. Right. Bob Ross, famous BBC painter artist.
Oh, right.
We've never heard of him.
That's fine. That's fine. Don't worry. So, Sharon, you're in the lead with Calvin. Well done. The Builder. Okay. Bob the Builder. You've all got that one. Okay. Seeger.
Oh, yeah. This is yeah, I know that.
Okay. John and Mark are the only ones who got that one right. Bob Seeger.
Oh.
Musician. Well done. Bob Seeger. Well done, John. Good man. Okay. This is a really hard one. Okay. Pert.
Who?
Pat.
Who?
Pert. Okay. Come on. Okay, well, Margie, Sharon, Josie, Calvin, and Mark, you are correct. Neil Peart is the drummer of Rush. And
You see? You learn something new every day.
you. Okay, how are we doing score-wise? Sharon, how many?
4.
Calvin?
I think I failed on 2. I can't remember how many we done.
So how many have you got?
Right.
How many have you got, Calvin?
I only know how many I've failed on because I've got enough fingers.
Score, because I can't keep score for all of you. John, what did you get?
Well, I've got 3 so far, so I've got 11 overall.
No, this is a new one, so you got 3.
Oh, new round.
Yeah.
3.
Mark?
I got 1 wrong, so I think I've got 4.
You've got 4, mate. Well done. Josie.
3.
Well done. Margie.
3.
Okay, well done. Okay, here we go. Carrying on. Tenant.
New tenant.
Tenant, did you say?
No.
Yeah.
Tenant.
Yeah.
Tenant.
Tenant. It's Neil Tennant. Well done.
Is it?
Okay, so
Hooray!
Sharon, Calvin, and John. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Hoskins.
No.
Okay. Well, Bob Hoskins, you'll get a point. Okay. Dylan.
Dylan.
Loving the bobbin, Mark.
I'm bouncing on the bed.
Okay, so you've all got that. Bob Dylan. Okay. Patrick Harris.
I think you give that away, Martin.
You just said his whole name.
Neil Patrick.
Patrick Harris. Well done. Neil Patrick Harris.
Oh,
I thought you.
Well done. Don's the only one who got that. Well done, mate. Okay. Here's an old one. Boone.
Oh,
Okay, you've all got that one done. Hope.
That's it. Okay.
no.
Hope.
Even older.
Okay, well done. Bob Hope. Fossey.
Pardon?
Fossey.
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 Well done, Margie and John. Bob Fossey, who wrote Chicago and Cabaret. Well done. And the last one, Mortimer.
I like him on Would I Lie to You?
Okay, well done. So you got a point. Okay, guys, well done. So let's go round. Sharon, how many points have you got?
9.
Calvin.
Oh, I think I've probably got something like 29 in all.
Calvin, what have you got?
Is that possible?
No, it's not. Okay, moving on.
You're lying.
Oh, would I lie to you?
John, what did you get?
Mark.
Oh, me?
No. John, how many did you get?
I thought you said Mark. Sorry. 9 apparently. 9.
Well done. Mark.
I think I got 8 that one.
Okay. Hang on. Oh, I don't know what's going on here. Okay.
That includes unlimited minutes.
Josie.
Me? Sorry, I keep dropping out. I think I got 8.
Okay, well done. And Margie.
9.
Okay, well done. So who was the winner in that round then? How many have you got? 9. Well done. So, Margie, John, and Sharon, you are the joint winners. Well done. Okay, guys, so this is a bit of fun. Bit of ridiculous fun. You all don't know how many Calvin got. Calvin, how many did you get?
Not enough, I suspect.
29.
I expect.
Safe. Well done. Nice to see you. Nice to see you, Sharon. We're going to hopefully hear your song.
Ooh,
Calvin, we're hearing your song today, which is very exciting.
really?
So
I'm at last.
okay. So guys, we're going to say goodbye. Do you want to just say goodbye to all the gang?
Bye.
Roar a bit.
Everybody.
Thank you, Martin.
And we're singing goodbye. Well done. Okay. 3. Okay, guys, so here we are. Live. So, Neil, that was actually filmed yesterday, so that's why you couldn't join it. But don't worry, if you've got Zoom, you can be on it another time. So, guys, what I'm hoping is that we can get a few of you on Zoom. If you've got Zoom, it's a free app. It means that you can join in some of these activities. We can do them. We pre-record them because it's a lot easier because you've got to set up a meeting and all the rest of it. So, well done. This is great. Now, guys, what we are going to do, we're going to go into the other room. I'm going to grab my speaker. This is Heath Robinson, my goodness, and my phone. And we are going to go into the other room because we are now going to hear Calvin's Corona song, which is good. And then also we've got the lovely Alexa. She's going to perform for us as well. So Right, here we go. Let me get set up again. Studio B. We've moved from Studio A to Studio B. Okay, guys, so here we are. Here we are in Studio B. Right, so can I just say, Corona Song Challenge, this is going really well. My goodness, some people are have done some really exciting and imaginative stuff. I mean, we had Laura on last week, which was fantastic. And actually, Laura's going to be on it again. We're going to have her on probably next week or the week after, which would be great. But we just want to mix it around. Calvin's written this great song to Hey Brother. So we're going to hear that. And then we're also going to hear Alexa's as well. So Alexa recorded this yesterday. Like I said, we're not really allowed to use backing tracks because Mr. Licensing Person at YouTube gets really funny about it. So we're having to do it. Okay, so we're having to do it to, so we're going to have to do it either to a little bit of accompaniment or, you know, people sing it a cappella. So, right, here we go. This is Calvin's song to Hey Brother. So here we go. Okay, well done, guys. Well done. That is really fun. Now, guys, we didn't get all the words, and I'm conscious that last week we did Claudia. Now, Claudia, bless her, is going to be back on with us as well. She is going to be doing. Okay, hang on a sec. She's going to be doing. She's going to be doing another poem, which is great. But I'm conscious that a lot of people couldn't hear all the words. So, guys, let me just introduce the fact that we are going to have this scrapbook, and we'll probably put them up on our Facebook page so you can actually see some of the words. But we are going to create a scrapbook, and we're obviously going to make sure that we can, you know, maybe perform some of these ones when we all come out and have our big celebration. Now, yesterday I interviewed Alexa, and she is going to do her song, which is great. So I've got Alexa here, and I'm going to just play a few chords along to her song, which is really great. So here's Alexa. Well, it's really great we've got Alexa here, and she's one of the people who's written a Corona song. It's nice to see you, Alexa. How are you and John coping with the lockdown?
We're fine. We actually, where we live in our village is right in front of a play park and a big sports area. And actually, I've been really enjoying the peace, which sounds awful, but it's been so lovely to have it quiet rather than whistles blowing and balls bouncing. And so that aspect of it, I will quite miss. But other than that, I want to go and see the sea.
Yes.
Look at the view that's not out the window.
Yes. Oh, Oh, bless you. Well, listen, it's great that you've joined us. And Alexa, we're going to have you on in a few weeks' time and do a proper interview because you've been such a stalwart with Unleashed. You've been in so many and played so many great parts. And John as well. John was in Cross the Switchblade. Of course, you were in Cross the Switchblade. So lots to talk about. But today, you've written a Corona song. You're one of many people. And you're going to perform it, which is really exciting. So, Alexa, could you tell us a little bit about it?
Well, when I first heard you ask for a Corona song, and you said it had to be a song that everyone knew and stuff, and the first one I thought of was "Staying Alive" by the Bee Gees, and then I thought, no, everyone will do "Staying Alive" because we're trying to stay alive, basically. But then I thought, well, "Night Fever," because then I could bring in the fever bit. So basically, it's a few silly words to "Night Fever" by the Bee Gees, which I'm going to attempt to sing like a Bee Gee.
This will be great.
Yeah.
This will be great.
So could I just point out, this is not my normal voice.
No.
Well, this is, but when I sing, I don't normally sound like that when I sing.
No, but I don't think the Bee Gees really sang like that. I think it was the tight trousers, probably. But anyway, let's have a little listen to your lovely song. So when you're ready, Alexa.
Okay. How do you sing?
It's the intro.
Sorry.
This is good.
Introduction.
Yeah.
People on the ground, not much movement, not much sound. There is something going round. It's called Corona. If you sneeze on the air, if you're coughing out there, I don't care, don't want Corona. I'm using my Euro 1 square at a time. It's starting to mess with my head. I'm eating my pasta like it's some kind of crime. COVID-19 fever. I don't want to get it. Don't care if I'm in a diva. I'm loving this pandemic. Here I am, feeling like a social outcast. Pretty much up to my last. And crumpets just are a thing of the past. COVID-19 fever. I don't want to get it. Don't care if I'm being a diva. I'm dodging this pandemic.
Is that it? That's great. I'll tell you, Alexa, that is amazing. That is amazing. I love all the props. Oh my goodness.
It ends, but when I recorded it for you, I faded it out. I faded out the music, but I couldn't do that on there, so it kind of ends.
No, it's really good.
I don't know whether I should have sung the chorus twice.
No, it's all good. Well, it's fantastic. It's really good. Really, really good. Alexa, it's so clever. It's really, really funny. So, thank you so much. You will be getting chocolate coming your way. Do you realise this?
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. You get chocolate for doing this. So So there'll be a £1 special offer Oreo chocolate bar coming your way in the post.
I had a small amount of Easter chocolate and I've eaten it all already.
Oh, well, no, this is great. Well, listen, Alexa, thank you so much for joining us, and we will see you in a couple of weeks' time. And listen, you guys take care. Give our love to John, and you guys keep safe, and we'll see you soon. Take care. Bye then. Okay, so that was lovely, Alexa. So, guys, this is how we're going to do it. If you want to do it on the phone like this, where, obviously you can't meet up, so, you can sing it. What we did with Laura, what we did with Alexa this week is if you've got a backing track and then I can find the music that fits the same key as the backing track you're doing it, you do it with headphones down your end, we record it a cappella, and then I'll just add some chords. And that seems to work quite well. We've got loads still to come. I tell you, we've still got Sharon's, we've got Jude's written a lovely song as well for The Sound of Music. we've got some really fun stuff coming up. So I think we could carry on this whole challenge to write a Corona song. And if you haven't done, you still can. Obviously, Claudia did hers last week, and we'll put the words up so you'll be able to see that as well. So we're going to move back into Studio A now, and we're going on to the next bit, which is really fun because we've got a few live links with some of our lovely folk who are going to be joining us. And we do have a very, very special person who hasn't been on before, who I know some of you have been actually a bit worried about. So it's really good that we've been able to get hold of him and know that he's safe and know that he's back from Malaysia. So you'll know who that is. So guys, what we're going to do, all right, we are going to do a new part to the show. And this is Specialist Subject Week, Specialist Subject Quiz, okay? And the person we're going to be ringing is our lovely James Paul even. You know, lovely James, who went off to Malaysia and fortunately managed to get back safely. He'll talk a bit about it. So I know some of you, a few of you have been really concerned about him. Is he okay? He's fine. And what is great is he's going to do a quiz for us, which is really good. So I'm going to ring him on the phone shortly. But what I thought I would do, I thought, let's make this into a bit of fun every week. Okay. So it's called Specialist Subject Quiz. Okay. So what we're going to do every week, we'll get someone in the group. If you've got a specialist subject, okay, then we will do a quiz. I don't know about you, but I love quizzes. And every Tuesday night, myself and Dawn and Joe and Anna, we've been hooking up by Zoom. And we've been going to, is it Adam the Hat quiz. Okay, so if you look up Adam the Hat, it's one of my mate, Joe's musician friends. He's a lovely guy, and he does a free quiz every Tuesday night. Something you might really want to, something you might want to, join up with. Anyone can join. It's really fun. It's normally about 5 rounds and it's a bit of fun. But, you know, it's such fun. I thought, hey, this is something that we could do, which is really good. So we have our specialist subject. And James, I'm going to get on the phone in a minute. And I'm going to ask him all these questions. And he's going to, if you like, give the answers. Because I know for a fact that he will be able to give us every single one of the answers. Because, you know what he's like. He's like a sort of, person to have on your quiz. So this morning, I'm going to be a bit like Ken Bruce on Radio 2 because the specialist subject is music of the 60s and the 70s. So if you've got a pen and paper to hand, or if you just want to sort of do it on your phone or whatever, we're going to have a really quick round of 10 musical questions. I'm then going to ring up lovely James, and we're going to go through them with them, and hopefully he will give us the answers. But I just thought to give you a chance, let's go through them beforehand so that then it's almost like he's giving us the answers. So here we are. Quiz. Here's the first question. 1. In 1967, which global sensation belted out the lyrics R-E-S-P-E-C-T? R-E-S-P-E-C-T. Okay. In 1967, which global sensation belted out the lyrics RSC. Don't put the answers up the side, please, because otherwise people will get them. So don't put them up the side, all right? You've got to do this at home. It spoils the fun, okay? Question number 2. Complete the lyrics to this Monkeys song. Then I saw her face. What's the rest of that sentence? Then I saw her face. Okay? Right, question 3. Which Beatles song is the title of one of last summer's biggest comedy movie hits? Which Beatles song is the title of one of last summer's biggest comedy movie hits? Number 4. Which male artist released a song in 1965 called Oh Pretty Woman? Pretty Woman. Okay. Oh, gave it away. Oops. Okay. Number 5. Jim Morrison was the lead singer of which American rock band? Jim Morrison was the lead singer of which American rock band? Okay. Right, number 6. We're going to whiz through these because we're going to go through them again with James. Okay. Number 6. Which Welsh sensation recorded the hit single Delilah? Delilah. Okay. Number 7. What was the very last album the Beatles ever recorded together before disbanding? What was the very last album the Beatles ever recorded together before disbanding? Okay, number 8. In what year did Elvis die and where is he buried? Bonus point. Bonus point. In what year did Elvis die and where is he buried? Okay. Right, number 9. Who recorded the theme tune to the Bond film, The Spy Who Loved Me? Which recording artist recorded the theme tune to the Bond film, The Spy Who Loved Me? Okay, and then the last one. What was Elton John and Bernie Taupin's first hit single? Okay, right. So if you've got those, right, we are now going to call James Paul. Call James Paul.
Calling James Paul.
How does that work?
Hello.
James, how are you, mate?
I'm okay, thank you.
Can you hear me?
I'm okay, thank you.
Can you hear me, mate?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yeah, I can hear you. Right, listen, mate, this is great to hear you. How are you doing? Do you want to tell everyone how you got back from Malaysia just in time?
You want to know how I got back from Malaysia?
Yeah, you got just under the curve, didn't you, mate?
I should have come back on the Easter weekend, but I came back 3 weeks early.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
I can, yeah, 3 weeks
I
early.
came back 3 weeks early because I was getting information that if I didn't leave on the 22nd of March, I'd probably still be there now.
Oh, my goodness.
So I got the very last plane from Penang via Doha to London Heathrow, and it was the last plane, but I didn't know at the time it was the last plane.
Well done.
Otherwise, I'd have been stuck there.
Okay. Well, listen, James, it's lovely to hear you. And can you just tell everyone that you're safe and well? Because a lot of our gang have been asking, is James all right? Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm okay.
How are you?
I've been painting my room, hanging curtains, reading books, watching TV, listening to the radio, talking to you and everybody else who can hear me.
This is great.
Yes, so I'm okay.
Good man. Well, listen.
Yes, I want to go out, but I know nothing's happening.
No, you mustn't.
Drama-wise, choir-wise, so I'm happy. I'm happy, yeah.
Good man.
But I still want to go out.
Well, we're trying to keep connected like this, so we'll get you on the show as much as we can, because I know you haven't got internet and stuff. But listen, mate, you know, we'll just keep in touch and contact, stuff like that. So listen, we're going to do this little quiz. Are you up for this quiz?
Yeah, please.
Have you got a telly on in the background, James?
I have. Do you want me to turn it off?
Yeah, we can hear it as well. Is that okay?
Hang on, just a minute. I've turned it off.
Good man, good man.
Okay.
This is good. Right, now, James, listen, we've got 10 questions and we are expecting you to get 10 out of 10 because you are a bit of a hero when it comes to trivia of the music of the 50s, 60s and 70s. Is this correct?
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, right. Question 1, James. Here we go. In 1967, which global sensation belted out the lyrics R-E-S-P-E-C-T?
Spell that again. Don't respect Aretha Franklin.
Aretha Franklin, yes. Well done, James. Of course,
Yeah.
I knew you'd know it. Right, number 2. Complete the lyrics to this Monkeys track. Then I saw her face.
I'm a believer.
I'm a believer. Well done, mate. Well done. Right. Question number 3. Guys, are you all counting this at home? James, I gave them the questions beforehand, so you are like the answer master. So you're giving them all the right answers. Right. Question number 3. Which Beatles song is the title of one of last summer's biggest comedy movie hits?
Last summer's biggest comedy hits.
Yeah, it was a film last summer.
It's not Let It Be, is it?
No.
No, it's not Let It Be.
It's Yesterday.
Oh, Yesterday, Paul McCartney.
Yes. Yeah, Yesterday. It was a comedy film last year. Really funny, really, really funny. About a guy who wakes up, something happens in the earth, and nobody knows the Beatles song, so he accepts him, so he becomes a big star on the Beatles song. So Yesterday. Okay, question 4. Which male artist released a song in 1965 called Oh Pretty Woman?
Pretty Woman. Yeah. You mean Oh Pretty Woman Walking Down the Street? Roy Orbison.
Roy Orbison, well done. Jim Morrison, question 5, is the lead singer of which American rock band?
Say his name again. Jim Morrison.
Yeah, what band was he the lead singer for?
The Doors.
Good man. You're doing so well, James. I knew you would. Which Welsh singer recorded the single Delilah?
Tom Jones.
Good man. What was the very last album the Beatles ever recorded before disbanding?
The very last album. Well, that's debatable, but I've seen a few of their albums down at the lounge because I thought, and this is only a thought, that Abbey Road was the last one.
You are correct. Abbey Road was the last one. However, it is debatable because the last official one was Abbey Road in 1969, but they released Let It Be in 1970 with the film.
Yeah.
So well done. You got that right. Okay. Number 8. In what year did Elvis die, and where is he buried?
It's buried at Graceland.
Yep.
And I believe he died in 1977.
He did. Well done, guys. You get 2 points for that. Well done. Right. Number 9. Who recorded the theme tune to the Bond film, The Spy Who Loved Me?
The Spy Who Loved Me. It was a lady.
It was?
It was a lady who sung it. Can you hear me?
I can, James. Nobody does it better.
Oh, it was a lady who sung it.
Shall I tell you? Okay. Carly Simon, 1977, The Spy Who Loved Me. Carly Simon. Nobody does it better.
Yeah, I knew it was a lady.
Okay, well done. Okay, the last one. What was Elton John and Bernie Taupin's first hit single?
The first hit single. I think it was, I'm not exactly sure, but This Is My Song I Love, but I don't think it was that one. This Is My Song.
No. Your Song.
No.
Your Song.
Your Song. That's what I mean. Your Song.
Yeah.
It wasn't the first one, was it?
Yeah, that was the first one. 1970 was their first big hit. Listen, well done, James. You pretty much, I think there was only one you jumped off, and that you got them all correct. Well done. Good man.
Thank you.
Okay, well done. So listen, James, thank you for coming on, and we'll have you on again. All right. But listen, you take care. And do you want to say goodbye to everyone?
Oh, yeah. Goodbye to everyone. And I'm missing you, and I really mean that. And I wish you all well. And as they used to say on television, let's be careful out there. Hill Street Blues, let's be careful out there.
Hill Street Blues, let's be careful out there. Good man. Well, listen, James, lovely to hear you. Lovely to hear you, mate. And we'll keep in touch. And thank you for doing that.
Okay.
All right. Have a good day. God bless. Bye then.
And God bless you. Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Okay, so that's lovely, James. That's good, isn't it? So I think that's a good little feature we can do every week. So if you've got a special, subject you're really hot on, just let me know, and you can be on it next week, which is really good. Right. So guys, what we're going to do now? Yeah, Thespians Poetry Corner. Thespians Poetry Corner. Okay, Thespians Poetry Corner. Here's our lovely Mark, who's in charge of the Thespians Poetry Corner. And I've got a couple of people I'm going to ring up, okay, today. One is lovely Mark, so I'm going to get Mark on the phone. Call Mark Tootle.
Calling Mark Tootle.
Here we go. We're going to get Mark on the phone, and we've got a poem by Sharon we're going to read. Claudia's written a poem as well. But let's see, Mark's written a great poem for today, which is really good.
Hi, Martin.
Hi, Mark. How are you, mate?
Great, mate. Buzzing. Absolutely marvellous.
This is great. We've got you here. We've got your little avatar here, dancing around in his bow tie.
Nice one. Good man.
So, listen, you've written us a song today, written a poem, haven't you?
Yes, I've got a poem for the occasion.
This is good. You're going to have one every week for us, which is fantastic. So, Mark, do you want to tell us a little bit about your poem today?
Yeah, well, the thing is, before we had the absolute lockdown, there was a little bit of uncertainty the week before about shops closing and shutting. And in the normal course of events, if we nip downtown and we feel the need to go to the loo, there's no problem. But in that case of uncertainty, there's a little bit of a problem, could be a problem here and there, and that's what I wrote my poem about.
Well done. Well, you told it, you shared it with me earlier. It's really fantastic. So do you want to give it a go?
Yeah, I'll give it a go. Here we go. The poem I've written is called Caught Short, and I've subtitled it Feeling Flushed. And the poem goes like this. On my way down Union Street, I didn't know what to do. Suddenly, I got a crucial urge. Desperation for the loo. All the coffee shops were shut. I started to feel tense. There's only one thing for it. It's the public convenience. At that point, it was beyond me. This was plain to see. Pulling my hand out of my pocket, I only had 20p. A homeless chap up the street could clearly see my plight. He stopped 2 meters from me and said, "Are you all right?" The 10 pence that he gave me was truly a gift from heaven. I started feeling flatulent. You could hear it all round Devon. Afterwards, I walked on, feeling far less fraught, with one abiding thought in mind: don't ever get caught short. Thank you.
Very good, Mark. Very good.
Yeah, just that point in time with the uncertainty and everything, you know.
Yeah.
There we go.
Well, mate, listen, you need to make sure you're keeping hold of all of these, because you're going to have a full anthology by the time we meet again. You're going to be able to publish your own first anthology of poems. Really, really great, mate. Really, really good. So thank you so much for that. And we've got Claudia's going to join us in a second. She's going to read hers.
Oh, lovely.
And I've got also one that Sharon's written. Now, I know, Kay, you've written a monologue. We're going to hear that another week. What I'm doing is I'm saving them all up, because I know that, guys, we're going to be probably locked down for another at least 3 weeks, if not more. So, we're just going to keep going, but we need to have enough material to fill this. All right. So, Mark, look, I know you can't see this. Let me the comments. Here we are. Mark, you are a joy from Roz. Allah, so funny, Mark. Sharon, thank you, Mark. Alexa, ha ha ha, thank you, Mark. People are loving it, really loving it, Mark. Right. So well done, really good.
Let's keep laughing.
That's totally. Let's keep laughing. Let's keep it positive. This is really good. All right, mate. Sure. Well, listen, I'm going to let you go, but we'll have you on next week with another poem, hopefully. Yeah. And
definitely.
And listen, keep in touch. Yeah. Keep in touch. And all of these are recorded, so at some point, okay, you will see yourself. Yeah. You'll see yourself on this.
Oh, wow. I look forward to that with bated breath, old boy, definitely.
Yeah, here we are. Here we are. Martin Cox. Great, Mark. Thank God you didn't follow through. Tim Porter. Yeah, good one, Mark. So,
nice one, mate.
Yeah, so good guys, job. They're loving it. They're loving it, Mark. So well done. Right. Really good, mate. All right. Well done. All right. Listen, you have a good day. Keep safe, and we'll speak soon. Take care.
Yeah, catch you soon. Bye for now, mate.
Okay.
Take care.
Cheers,
Bye.
Mark. Bye. Bye. Right, so let's get Claudia Streets on the phone. Let's get Claudia on the phone. Call Claudia Streets.
Calling Claudia Streets.
I just love the tech, the high tech of this. It's hilarious. Right. Oh.
Hello?
Claudia, are you there?
Hello?
Hi, Claudia, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. It didn't ring. You just came in. This is great. We can hear you well. Now, Claudia, how are you keeping?
Huh?
How are you keeping?
Bit bored.
Yeah. It's hard, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Huh? And it's not easy, is it, to be fair?
No, it's difficult.
No, John was saying that earlier. You have good days, you have bad days. you know, let's be honest, it's a bummer being locked down, isn't it? But we've got to do it. Yeah. All right. But listen, Claudia, you've done a poem. Well, you've done about 2 or 3 poems, haven't you? And we did we heard you sing your Bootylicious the other day, which was great. Okay. So what's your poem called, Claudia?
Why I Don't Deserve You, Corona.
Why I Don't Deserve You, Corona by Claudia Streets. Okay, lovely. Are you ready to go?
I'm ready to rumble. I don't deserve you, Corona. Is it all my late night feasts? I don't deserve you, Corona. Is it all my uses of the public toilet? I don't deserve you, Corona. Is it all my buying of unnecessary clothes and shoes? I don't deserve you, Corona. Is it having lockdown? Therefore, more free time and virtual drama. Therefore, being able to write a monologue to win an Oreo chocolate bar, which is what this is. The end.
That is great. That's really great. Really good. You were talking about what it was about earlier when we were talking about it, Claudia. Do you want to explain a little bit about your thinking about what Corona was from a poetic point of view?
Pardon?
Like it was a woman.
Oh yeah. No. What? It was meant to be. Meant to be like Corona as in a woman. I so to say, like, I don't deserve you, Corona. You're too good for me.
Oh really?
Like as if I was a man.
Oh okay.
And I was your girlfriend.
Okay. All right. Well, this is good.
Yeah.
This is good. Okay. Well, I love it, and I love the bit at the end, which means is it having lockdown? Therefore, more free time and virtual drama, which means being able to write a monologue to win an Oreo chocolate bar, which is what this is. I love that.
Yeah,
love
definitely.
It. Okay.
I won't be doing this when no chocolate.
Well, that's good. Right, listen.
I'll do my. I have to charge in chocolate.
Exactly. Claudia, I'm going to let you go. We've got the next one coming up,
Okay.
all right? But we'll speak another time. Well done. That's great.
Thank you.
Take care. Keep safe. Well done.
Bye.
Okay, that's Claudia. Okay, so I've got one here from Sharon, which I'm going to read. And guys, what we're trying to encourage you to do is try and be really creative, all right? Email it to me, message me if you've got stuff you want on. We're going to try and get through it every week. There's so many stuff coming through that we're not going to do it every week. So this is from Sharon. Once upon a time. Once upon a time, long, long ago, there was a land that we no longer know, where everybody was free to roam, to travel to countries far from home, where people could work and children play and travel around every day. Once upon a time, from far away, a virus came, and without delay, it crept in, and then without a sound, it started to spread illness around. Once upon a time, the story goes, people died. How many? No one knows. But they lived their lives in constant fear. With coronavirus, all they did hear. Is this a terrible fairy tale? I hear the children of today wail. No, it is all true, their parents say. But no story should end in this way. So all was well when a vaccine came, but people's lives were never the same. Because the little things are important now. Friends, neighbours, all remembering how they helped each other to learn to cope, giving their love, friendship, all their hope. So don't forget to enjoy all you see. Beautiful flowers, the old oak tree. And remember that long, long ago, there once was a land that you don't know. Sharon, that is really good. That is really, really good. You know, there's a lesson there, isn't it? That while we're, all locked down, it's a great time to think about what's really important. What are the really important stuff? What are we doing to the planet? The planet's healing itself while, apparently the air pollution is 40% cleaner now than it was at the beginning of the lockdown because people are not using their cars. just taking the simple things in life and really valuing them, perhaps in a way that we didn't when we were rushing around so busily. So that is really, really good, Sharon. Fantastic. Love it. Really, really good poem. And can I just say, Claudia's was funny, quirky. Mark's typically sort of, I'm gobbing all over my computer. Hey. Mark's typically, really humorous, very, very clever. It can be about anything. So what I'm saying to you guys is just, put pen to paper, be creative. Like I said before, a lot of artists, a lot of writers, a lot of playwrights have written some of their best stuff when they've been in lockdown. So, really, really good. Sharon, loved it. Really fantastic. So guys, we're going to look at waving through the window now. And look who's waving through the window. Waving through the window. It's Neil. Neil, you have your own avatar. Here we go. Guys, when you come on here, I'm going to try and every time we do something like this, like an interview, is, get people to have their own avatar. So I hope you like it, Neil. Do you like it? There we are. There's Neil. Okay. So what we're going to do now is we're going to do a bit of Throwback Thursday, and we're also going to have an interview. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to set this up. Okay, guys, I'm going because this is something that we pre-recorded. So I'll just get rid of this. Okay, so here we go, and get young Neil up. Right, here we go. Right, can you see Neil? There we go. I shall turn that off. Here we go. And this was recorded yesterday.
Hello.
Okay, so here we are with Neil. Mate, how are you?
Hello. I'm not bad, Martin. Not bad at all.
It's good to see you, mate.
This money place nicely.
Yeah, good man. So how long have you been in your new flat?
About 2-3 weeks now.
Okay, you got unpacked and settled?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah, good man.
I had to get rid of a lot of stuff because I had to downsize. Because the flat I had before was a 2-bedroom. It was really big, so I had lots of stuff.
Yeah. You got your dartboard up yet?
I've got necessary, so everything's cool. Everything's good.
Good man, good man. Have you got your dartboard up yet?
Not yet. Not yet. That's the one thing.
Yeah, you must do that.
The fridge is in the way.
Oh, okay. Well, for those people who are not familiar with Neil, okay, who are perhaps visiting and haven't been to the club before, Neil, you've been in the club probably, 5 years? Perhaps even longer than that. I mean, it seems a long time.
Yeah.
I mean, you and Mark Tootle, you are probably some of the original guys there. So, and you've been in loads of productions, and you're there every week, and it's great having you in the group, and people look up to you. So tell us some of the stuff you were in. Let's have a look. You've been in both Under One Roofs. You've been in Man for All Seasons. Millennium Mysteries. You played Judas. Black Comedy. Yeah, you've been in Black Comedy. All Worlds of Stage. I mean, you've pretty much been in absolutely everything, haven't you, mate?
Yeah.
So tell us, what does Unleashed mean to you?
It means a hell of a lot, Martin. It means friendship. It means confidence. It means bonding, and to some effect, a bit of spirituality between us all.
That's really good.
We're a great bunch, and there's not a lot of you don't see that very often anymore, where you've got a bunch of people that click with each other as brilliantly as us do.
Yeah, so a bit like a family, isn't it, in a way?
It is, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it is. And Neil, what's great about you is that when you first came, you'd been homeless, and you were struggling. You had struggled with addiction, and you got through all that. Do you want to just share a little bit about some of that?
Yeah. Well, before I came into the group, I was drinking a lot. I was doing a lot of cocaine. I was doing a lot of legal highs, and I was just on a downward spiral. I was going, I was drinking three, maybe 4 times a week, drinking really heavily, bottle of whiskey, and for me on my own, with a friend, a bottle each, and some cans, and then I'd go out at the weekend with other mates and do cocaine and illegal highs and all sorts. And it was, in the end, it just got to me because I'd had something happen to me in previous years, back in the 90s, that messed me up big time. I was involved in it wasn't so much a hostage situation, but it was, I was with some nasty people, and they made me feel really crap. So that's where my psychosis comes from.
Yeah.
And I've had it for years.
Yeah.
And doing all the drugs and all the drink, it contributed to the psychosis. And then I was staying in a lot. I wouldn't go out. I wouldn't meet people. I didn't want to meet people because I was so scared. And to a certain extent, I thought my brain was telling me that those, the nasty people were still after me. 20 odd years later, I was still telling me.
Yeah.
But since I asked Troublers for help. I went there and seen those guys. I was with Donna and a few others, and they helped me a lot. And I can't remember what the worker was called at Troublers who introduced me to the drama group. I can't remember who it was. I think it might have been Kirsty. I think her name was Kirsty. And she introduced me to the group, and then I've not looked back since. It's surreal.
Oh,
really
mate.
Surreal.
Well, it's great. It's great having you in the group. You're a really amazing actor. I mean, you've done some good parts. You've done some great parts, and you're so reliable. And you played a lot of very, very different parts. I mean, when you played Judas 2 summers ago, that was a hard part to play, but you really pulled it off. And it's a big ensemble piece. You did really, really well. And of course, you've just been in Crossing the Switchblade, where you played one of the gang.
I played Angelo, yeah.
Angelo, yeah, totally. And that was an amazing play. I mean, my gosh, you guys, it was a really powerful play. But
just watching it and hearing it from the sidelines when we went on, especially seeing Ed and Mark interacting with each other, Nikki and I can't remember the names again now. Nikki and
Israel.
Man, it was Nikki, not Nikki and Manny.
He played Israel.
Nikki and Israel's interaction, absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah, it was amazing. It was amazing.
It was phenomenal.
Now, listen, it hasn't all been plain sailing for you, has it, Neil? You've had your ups and your downs, and this is all part of recovery, isn't it? I mean, but you've got something to say to the guys about that, haven't you?
Yeah, it's it's not easy. Recovery is not easy. It's if you come to the group and you speak to the likes of Mark Baker and Nick, they'll tell you, and I'll tell you that this round the corner. It doesn't matter where you are. If you're in addiction it's a disease. It is a disease, and it will, if you don't keep it in check, it will kill you. I've just had a relapse recently. Stupidly, really, very stupidly. I've been about a year and a half now. But I realised slightly into my relapse that I've been stupid. So I've gone and asked for the help again. And I feel stupid for relapsing, but I know that from previous occasions where I have been on the drugs, I know I can kick them, and the drink as well. I know I can kick it because I've done it before.
Yeah.
It's like anything. You've got the knowledge and the necessary tools now to combat it.
Yeah. Yeah. Good man.
A relapse. If you're not human if you don't have a relapse.
No. But people do come through that, and we see people time and time again, you know, sort of slipping up, but you know, picking themselves up and moving forwards, and you know, coming right through to sort of complete, you know, if you like, freedom, you know. And you know, mate, you've done so well, and I know it's been a struggle, but I mean, the thing about Unleashed is that actually, you know, we want to be there for people even when they're relapsing and when they're using. And you know, Neil, you are such a massive character in our family. You know, and people love you so much, you know, and you are an amazing actor. Do you know what I mean? But, you know, if the one thing I'd like to say to people out there is actually there is no judgment. You know, we're here to sort of help and to pick people up. And you know that, mate, don't you?
Yeah, of course, yeah. I'd never come to the group and sit there and think that people are judging me, because I know they're not.
No.
I know they're not.
No.
You know, because you're all, you know, it's like we said at the beginning, it's like a family group, and we all support each other as you know as much as we can. Yeah, no, totally. You know, everyone knows we know we're loved. You know. Yeah. Well, Neil, we're going to show a little bit of probably Across the Switchblade and possibly not Across the Switchblade, A Man for All Seasons, but the one we are going to show is the Praying Mantis sketch. Do you want to tell us a little bit about that? Yeah, that's good. Yeah, but the funny sketches I've done were brilliant, especially the first one. I remember the first one I did, the guinea pig sketch. It was brilliant, because it was the first time I'd been on stage, and halfway through the sketch I forgot my lines. We showed it last week, mate. Yeah, and the crowd knew it, but me and Blair had lived, and it was brilliant. It was brilliant. It was like my slip-up was part of it. Yeah, it was. You know, it was brilliant. Yeah, it was. Well, listen, mate, Neil, listen, we're going to show it, and thank you so much. Okay. And we'll have you on doing a couple of games and stuff in the coming weeks. We just want as many folk from the club to be here. But it's so nice to see you, and so nice to see you settled in your new place. So listen, take care, mate, and we'll speak to you soon. All right, God bless. Thank you. Take care. Bye. 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 Okay, so that was Neil yesterday, and what we're going to do now is we're going to have a tiny little glimpse of Neil when he was in A Man for All Seasons, which was, oh gosh, how many years ago? 3 or 4 years ago, I think. And if you look, he is the beefeater in the back. He also played one of the jailers. He had a few lines and stuff in that. This was a costume drama, a bit like Wolf Hall, all about Thomas More. So just run this. It's literally a few. Margaret, be at peace. This is the law of God and the will of nature. Trouble not yourself. Be at peace. I know that you know the desire of my heart. Sir Thomas. Remember me, Sir Thomas? When you were Chancellor, you brought a false judgment against me. Remember that now? Come and see how I am occupied. Yes, I remember your matter well. And were I have to call judgment again, I would not alter anything. Be on your ways. Trouble me not. For shame! Take courage, good man! Grace, go back. I beseech you. Fred, do not be afraid of your office. Send me to God. You're very sure of that, Sir Thomas? My God will not refuse one who is so willing to go to him.
Okay, we'll stop it there. We don't really want that sort of violence on telly at 11 o'clock in the morning. And we're going to look at the praying mantis sketch, which all you guys were in. This was filmed last summer. All the World's a Stage, which we did to raise money for Shekinah, Leonard Stocks, and also the school in Kenya that we are supporting. So this is the praying mantis. I've had to take out the music because obviously we don't want any licensing issues. So we've gone cut straight to the point, and here we go.
Friends, we are gathered here today to join this male praying mantis and this female praying mantis together in holy matrimony. Would the bride and groom please stalk forward? Jeremy, do you take Amanda to be your lawful wedded wife, to love, honour and obey? I do. Amanda, do you take Jeremy to be your lawful wedded husband, to love, honour, obey, and kill him after ye both have mated?
I do.
Then, by the power invested in me, and in the eyes of the Almighty.
Excuse me, what was that last bit again?
What?
The bit about kill after you both have mated?
Oh yes, that's right. The female praying mantis always kills the male after the marriage has been consummated. Didn't you know?
No, I didn't.
Oh, don't worry about it. It's entirely natural.
Oh, okay. Carry on.
And so, with the power invested in me, and in the eyes of the Almighty,
I'm ever so sorry, Ian, but basically what you're saying is that the two of us go away on our honeymoon, but only one of us comes back.
That's what I'm trying to say. Now, let's get on with it, shall we?
Yes, of course. Yes.
And so, with the power invested in me, and in the eyes of the Almighty.
Sorry. So what you're saying is, after we've consummated the marriage, do I only get one chance for a bit of, or do I get a couple of chances, just out of interest?
It's immediately after the first time.
You're telling me I only get the one?
Immediately after the first time.
I'm just wondering whether it's worth it. I've booked the hotel for a fortnight.
And so, with the power invested in me, and in the eyes of the Almighty,
Yes, I want to be married, yes. But the thing is, it's the killing bit that I'm not keen on. It sort of puts a bit of a damper on the day, wouldn't you say? How does she do it, by the way?
Didn't your father tell you anything?
No, I never met my father. He was married on his honeymoon.
Oh yes, I was forgetting.
So, is it poison in the cocoa, or?
She clamps your throat between her incisors and bites your head off in the frenzy of the climax.
Oh, come on, I'm good. But I'm not that good.
Friends, we are gathered.
Okay, guys. So we're coming near to the end. Every week we do our little shout out for the NHS. Okay. Really important that we just all stay inside, that we keep safe, that we flatten that curve. So we're going to give our appreciation this week. Quite rightly, I think Pat last week said, we need to thank all the key workers. That's the bin men, you know, the supermarket workers, the guys in food manufacturer, the lorry drivers, the you know, the teachers, the teaching assistants, the police. My gosh, they're doing a really difficult job at the moment. All these guys who are just keeping us safe, who are trying to protect us. So we are going to do a little, so I don't know whether every week, if you want to just grab something that you could, you know, that you could either shake or I've got my hooter this week. We're going to give an applause and we're going to shout out and we're going to give a clap for all the key workers and particularly the guys who work for the NHS. I'd want to say a big shout out to my son. He's actually started working on a COVID ward this week, so we're really praying for protection on him. I know there's lots of guys who have been involved with Unleashed who are right at the front line. You know, Mark Thompson, Tally, Michelle Knight, bless her. You know, loads of guys work in the NHS who have worked with us. But everybody, we just want to say a big thank you to all of you guys. So here we go. Okay, guys, so we are going to finish now. Just want to do a couple of other little pointers. We did say that we would give a couple of little pointers about mental health. I know some people have alluded to that. I know John, I know Claudia. You know, it's tough being locked in and you've got to try and safeguard your mental health. So last week, we just gave you a couple of reminders. You know, don't watch too much telly. You don't need to read too much stuff. You don't need to read everything that's happening. You know, that's not good for you. You know, try and take yourself out of the situation. You know, mindfulness is really good. That's where you concentrate on the moment in hand. You know, colouring, jigsaws, like we said last week, really good way of doing that. You know, try not to be anxious. If you are anxious, deep breaths, lots of deep breathing, really good. What I would say, the two things this week that I would really encourage you to do is really stay connected. You know, that means picking up the phone if you've got buddies, or if there are people you don't know very well who perhaps are struggling, give them a call. You know, actually an act of kindness, you know, perhaps actually helping people, volunteering, doing stuff for other people. That also lifts your mood as well. The other thing I would say is connecting with nature. There was a very funny meme, which I was going to print out actually and show, because actually I come from Slough, that said, you know, since the earth has, you know, since we've all been locked in, the earth has been healing itself. And there was a picture of the Maldives that said, "This is Slough," which made me laugh because I know Slough very, very well. But it's actually a really good thing. I've said to Dawn, the thing I've really noticed is the bird song. Looking out the window, you know, you might have a garden, you might have somewhere we can do that, but you can look out the window. Or if you are going out just to get your shopping, perhaps go into the park, perhaps pick a wildflower, not, you know, flowers have been planted, but a wildflower, okay? And take it home, put it in a little cup or something, and really reflect upon it. Perhaps draw it. You know, just reflect upon nature. If you look at what's happening in nature, it's almost oblivious of what, you know, what's going on at these, you know, the madness. So just really focus on you know, perhaps keeping connected with others. Love you coming here every week, but also, you know, phoning people regularly, keeping in touch. Like I said, you know, all the team, Mark, Calvin, Josie, Margie, myself, ring us anytime if you're really anxious or you just need to have a chat. You know, we're here for you. We are here for you. So guys, we're going to finish. Have a great word searches. Finish the word search. I am still trying to finish the word search you gave us 2 Christmases ago, Martin, from Allah. Okay. So, guys, we're going to finish. Have a good week. Stay safe. Keep inside. Flatten that curve. And we'll get through this. You know, this is temporary. We'll come through the other side stronger. And, you know, guys, thank you for joining us today. It's been fun. Okay. God bless. Take care.